was that first one that got us?
The very first one, when I said, "Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here?" And you can hear very softly in the background somebody say yes. We were hooked. That was it. We were done. Today, the cat got out of the bag at work.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
What cat was that?
They all now know that I am
Officially?
officially that I am the co-founder of Port City Paranormal, which I've hidden well for 4 years. Oh well.
Did they think any differently of you?
No, they all kind of looked away. I'm stretching it for you. That's your voice in the big blob there.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna
So
hit
wait a
it.
minute, where is it? Right after I speak?
Yeah,
Okay.
after that big burst of
Okay.
sound.
Mm-hmm. Something about the room.
I'm Jane. This is Doug. Oh, whoops. I'm Doug Anderson. I'm the co-founder of Port City Paranormal along with Jane here. And, we started that about 2003, but we didn't exactly form a name or a actual group until 2006.
This is thematch.com. And our first date was over coffee down at Port City, Java. I think the most fun we started talking about dressing up in Halloween and scaring people and...
Hey, open dinner!
Listen, I'm hungry.
Really hungry?
Yeah, we were married in no time. It was his idea. But you know, it's kind of like you don't talk to everybody about paranormal stuff because they don't want to hear it.
I think you're crazy.
In our case,
We were.
they know. Yeah.
Before we knew it, we were talking about experiences we had and then thinking about, well, you know, there is a lot beyond basic life. And eventually that evolved into watching shows on television that involved the paranormal and saying, guess what? I think we can do this. So we did. Okay, this is Doug, USS North Carolina. It is December 18th, and it is 6:05 p.m. You want to wait up?
No, we're gonna be together.
Okay.
I hate steps.
That is a whole lot brighter. We go to sites like the USS North Carolina, which are public sites, and those are great, and they're good training, and we even get results from them.
Mm-hmm.
But
They're training sites.
they're basically training sites so that when we go into a situation, we have some idea of what we're doing. We don't want to look like total idiots, and we want to bring the client the answers they're looking for. Is anybody right here?
You're not.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Where's everybody going? You guys cold?
The TV shows do not show anything close to reality of what we're doing. Where the 3 men were killed when the torpedo hit. The process is very long, it's drawn out. Most of the time it's very boring. We're sitting in dark, cold places or hot places with recorders and video equipment going. Occasionally we'll get blips on our EMF meters and everybody will get excited for a second, and then it won't do it again. And basically, we have to wait until we do the evidence review. And then I get excited because I get to hear it.
Doug and I were best friends before anything, and this has made us even more. I mean, we are so lucky to be able to work so closely together on something both of us love.
We spend a lot of our free time, either I sit there in front of the computers and with headphones on, listening and looking.
I've caught him many times after working a good 8-12 hours at work, and he'll come here and he'll listen to stuff and
go face down on the desk.
yeah.
I'm always sitting here and I hear something and I'll go yelling for Jane to come on in here. You got to hear this one. So I think it's brought us closer together. All right.
Okay, where are you going to do the next one?
Well, there's a lot of things you worry about, especially as a team leader. First thing is finding the proper setup. And by that I mean location of cameras to take the longest and best shots to get the most area in. Planning microphones where we believe that there's going to be activity. And that's, it's very hit and miss with that. What do you think? I shoot it totally across? Tony?
Yeah, I would say instead of
From
over
there?
here, just shoot across.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot at what?
We're going to shoot across this mess.
He's the tech guy, and I'm everything else. But he always asked me about, like, should I set the cameras up? And, like, basically, Doug, that's your call. He almost knows where to set things up. It's amazing that we get so much activity recorded, and I really think it's because he kind of knows where to set up. We do have the Port City Paranormal Social Network, which is for people. This is how we meet new people.
There's 60 of those.
Oh man, and they're 65, and then they're 62. And some people stay and some people don't. But our real group, who we can depend on.
It's about 12 people.
Yeah. You got an hour there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if
I
you
don't
want to
think you-
stay in the aft mess, all the whole mess area, all three, and with the Joker in the back, you can use that time right there instead if you decide you don't want to go there. I mean, our group has turned, the excitement is now exploration and to find out what is really going on. And I think that they've even gone towards the spiritual a little bit more, because this isn't of this world. It's something else, but what is it?
Who is walking through this hallway? We heard you and we felt you. Why do you keep passing through this hallway? Was that you? Can you make that noise again? We're not just chasing ghosts, and we don't do it. To me,
It's just easier.
the connotation is that we're chasing the ghost for the thrill of it. Paranormal researcher sounds a whole lot more professional. But if I have to tell somebody that I'm a ghost hunter to get them to understand, well, so be it. I tell them I'm a ghost hunter.
I always enjoyed looking into the paranormal and looking through the window. With Doug, we were able to open the door and walk in and really do some investigating, exploring, and learning about this. In a lot of ways, it's made us more sensitive to a lot of different things, such as each other's thoughts on death and dying. So I think it's sensitized both of us a bit more. I'm more skeptical than he is sometimes. And then you're more skeptical than I am.
I'm a kind of person where you just better prove it.
Yeah.
You know, but when things happen, I'm not going to deny it.
I thought I heard something. Hold still. Hello? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, come on down. Wait a minute. Shh. Can they move now?
Yeah, come on down.
Hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
No, it's flooded down there. Oh, good.
Everything's just kind of unfolded. He likes to do stuff that I like to do.
Isn't that amazing?
Really.
We
I mean,
like
we
it.
actually have fun with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been
There is
practicing
the little
all-
girl we're going to cook tonight.
You're too good.
I was afraid to tell him I rode a motorcycle. And
I was afraid to tell her I was crazy.
it worked out really nice. The more we shared, the more we fell in love. This is Port City Paranormal's our child, I guess. Yeah, I never believed that there was anybody, but I do now.
She is very much my soulmate because she just goes ahead and lets me do, which is great. That's great.
Did we know we were going to be here 7 years ago?
8 years ago.
8, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
It's a classic deception, it's a classic distraction where they're watching him and you come up from behind. Otherwise, I'm liking what he's doing. I'm liking what you're doing.